The patients that come to my office, I would estimate that 80 or 90% of those patients, if they would adopt a whole food plant-based diet, their condition would dramatically improve.
And she's talking, and I said, you need to be telling the other patients about it. Because if it helped me, it'll help them. She acted like she didn't hear me. She did. She acted like she didn't hear me.
I think that physicians are scared because they don't know how to prescribe a diet.
We can eliminate chronic illness if we can get people to eat whole food plant-based nutrition. Pretty exciting stuff. The passion that keeps me going is I feel that we're literally on the cusp of what could truly be a seismic revolution in health. And this seismic revolution is never going to come about from the invention of another pill or a drug or a procedure or an operation. This seismic revolution will come about when we have the will and the grit and the determination to share with the public what is the lifestyle, and most specifically, what is the nutritional literacy that will empower them as the locus of control to vanquish chronic illness.
You're going to reduce your cholesterol, reduce your triglycerides, generally reduce your overall glucose. If you eat the right protein and carbohydrate mix, your muscle mass can increase. A lot of people say memory improves. I felt my mood lifted when I was completely vegan. I felt happier, and I'm not happy now, but I felt it was easier to maintain a happy mood. And I felt lighter. I obviously lost weight. Now, I can't guarantee someone's going to lose weight if you go vegan. If you eat potato chips, which are vegan, you're not going to lose weight. But if you eat the correct amount of vegetables and protein sources, more than likely you are going to lose fat and you're going to gain lean muscle. It also, like I said, helps coronary artery disease, helps to prevent stroke, and it can do a lot of other good benefits.
Thank you. The biggest surprise for me in observing my patients who have adopted a whole food plant-based diet is that they have actually been able to not just control or manage, but reverse their chronic illness while coming off their medications. And that's just radical and revolutionary.
For most people, the biggest surprise is that they actually get well. You know, in medicine, if you have high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, autoimmune diseases, lymphoma, etc., you're told if you do what you're told, you'll never get well. You'll be sick the rest of your life. And with this approach, the shocking thing is the body's able to do what it does best, and that's heal itself.
For most of my 20s and 30s, I ate what I like to call the window diet. Roll the window down and they hand you food. Basically a junk food diet. 50 pounds overweight, your classic couch potato, hurtling into middle age on a crash course with chronic lifestyle illness. It all came to a head on the eve of my 40th birthday. I finished a bag of cheeseburgers on the couch, and as I started to nod off and decided it was time to go to bed, I had to pause up a simple flight of stairs. I was winded, out of breath, tightness in my chest, and really fear in my heart. It was an early signal that I was definitely en route to having a cardiac issue. I knew in that moment that I needed to make not just some kind of slight lifestyle change, like, oh, I should go to the gym or eat better, but I needed to do something drastic and immediate. I embarked on a 7-day fruit and vegetable juice cleanse. For the first couple days, I remember being buckled over on the couch, just feeling absolutely horrible. About 4 or 5 days into it, that veil started to lift. My energy levels went through the roof, and by day 7, I felt like a completely new person.
So we are headed to the gym this morning. I don't really have much like pre-gym stuff to show you guys because really we train fasted, so we don't eat anything before the gym. Sometimes I'll have a juice and I'll show you guys that. Other than that, first thing I do in the morning is just hydrate. So I have like a 20-ounce water bottle that I use all throughout the day. It's a glass bottle. So I try to drink at least one of those before I leave in the morning. And then I bring a shaker bottle full of just water for me while I'm training. That way I just have filtered water.
The mystery is not over. It's just beginning. There's so many questions to answer. Are all plant-based foods created equal? And what exactly is a superfood? Join us on part 2 of the Plant-Based Mysteries.